Many Ugandans have remained on the level of primary production, and very few have been able to get to value addition through manufacturing.
Indeed, there are few that actually sit in this particular area. And today, we have a manufacturer in the house sharing tips on how you can make it here.
My name is Nakayinga Regina. I'm the Managing Director of Rena Beverage Solutions. Rena Beverage Solutions is an agro-processing company. We basically process hibiscus, and the hibiscus, we process it into juice, powder for tea, assorted flowers, concentrate for immune boosting, and we also do hibiscus seed coffee. We started this business way back with the concept or an idea in 2010, and we registered the company in January 2012. We basically started this company to address the issue of quality organic products in Uganda. We realized that there was a growing need and a growing class of people who are interested in drinking and eating organic. I was a lecturer at that time, and I thought I would also add onto the employment of the younger professionals from the university, giving them jobs. We have several groups of farmers. Some of them are in Tororo. They really grow very good hibiscus for us. Others are in Chankwanzi, Palisa, Lila, Soroti. The market for hibiscus is growing. It is vibrantly growing because hibiscus has the natural vitamin C, iron, antioxidants, which are really very relevant in every person's health. It is a gradual growth. We are in this business, and I would say we have grown because, one, we set our goals. We have a strategic plan, we set goals, we have a budget, and we have staff. They have their job descriptions, tasks, and we monitor. We keep our records, which help us to track our expenditures, our materials which we have used, and then compute the profitability. We have grown our assets from a spheria of 5 liters to a pasteurizing drum of about 400 liters, holding tanks, mixing tanks, machine for crushing hibiscus, packaging facilities, and many others. We have got UNBS certificates. We have got awards from UNBS for complying to best practices, UZIA, Uganda Small Scale Industries, WUMA, Uganda Women Entrepreneurs Association, you will. Challenges are there, and we have really faced challenges. The first challenge we faced as we were climbing the ladder of growth, lack of technologies, appropriate technologies at all levels across the value chain. We are looking at our farmers as a big source of our sustainability, but the challenges those people find is harvesting hibiscus. So we are struggling to see that we provide them with the harvesting tools, those pipes which they can use easily. But beyond that, we want to see the farmers growing hibiscus on large scale and using a different kind of harvester where they can process 1,000 kilos Our future plans are really many, but we want to see RENA as a sustainable, financially, operationally sustainable company in Uganda and beyond.
Fintechs are revolutionizing the way we interact with money.
Of course, many consumers have been complaining about the transaction costs associated with transferring money from point A to B in the virtual space. Today, this is changing.
How does this cryptocurrency work? And what does it take for an ordinary person like you to come in and be part of this? Now, first and foremost, this is operating online. The way you have your mobile money, the way it operates, that I will have money on my phone, I will go to an agent and withdraw. But here, we are having money that is seated on your wallet. First of all, you need to own a wallet. Once you own a wallet, then you can have money on it in form of crypto. This so-called crypto is just like the way you see a piece of land. Some people don't understand that a piece of land is fixed, and it only grows in value if so much demand is around it. So crypto originally comes in as a fixed asset. You can't manipulate it. So how do you own this? Come to people like us who understand the industry, and we explain to you that you can buy crypto like the way you buy a piece of land and hold it. You see, I'm talking about holding. Come, buy, hold it, and give it some time to gain some value. Or you can come to us and say, we want to trade in this currency. I'll tell you, fine, we can buy in this market, sell in the other market. That one is called arbitration. I know most of you, when I tell you that we are making money in the industry, you think we are not having challenges. We actually have challenges in the industry. The first challenge, we have what we call hackers. This is online. If the industry is online, it means you are operating on your phone, you are on your computer, and you are online. Online has what we call people who are hacking you anytime. What do you do when you're having such? Recently, I lost $20,000. Yes, I lost $20,000, but how did I lose it? That's what I want to tell you. I logged on to a public Wi-Fi. Now, the first issue we are having is Wi-Fi all over. Everywhere there is internet. And some people are too lazy to actually load their own internet. You find a public Wi-Fi and you log on. When you log on, somebody controlling this Wi-Fi system is watching everything you're doing. And that's how I lost 20,000. Now, one of the things we want to do is to avoid logging your system that has your wallet to a public Wi-Fi. That is number one. Number two, you need to be very private with your keys. If you have a wallet, keep the private key very far. Keep the phrases which are called recovery phrases for your wallets. Phones are stolen every day. When they steal your phone, it means your wallet has also been stolen. But your money is also there. But remember, you have the passwords. So you can buy another phone and actually get that same wallet you had by having saved your recovery phrase somewhere.
Pakasa app is actually a platform, or it's an application, just like you see modern apps that connects labor service providers like the plumbers, electricians, mechanics, and those people that do casual work in the community to the people that seek for those services. If someone needed a plumber to fix his pipelines or to do his mechanical stuff, he can simply go through our app, which is Pakasa app, to connect those service providers in the community. So we help out the youth and different people who are skilled in different professions, especially to do with casual work, to connect to the seekers or to the people that need their services in the community. So this actually helps them to try counter with the challenge of unemployment, to do with they cannot find jobs, but some people need their services, so it is easy for them to connect into these opportunities that are available into the community. So to get Pakasa app, you need to go to Google Play Store. Then you search for Pakasa. Then after, when you find it is this app, this one, the very first one, you download it. So I already have it, so you just open it. And so you open the app. Yeah, now it has loaded successfully. It shows now different service providers. It is a big list of service providers, As you can see, they are safe. They are border riders in the transport category, the cab drivers. Then away from that category, we have household services, the clothes washers, the car washers, the home cleaners, dishwashers, different categories. So if you want, let's say I wanted to outsource a website designer, let's say I needed a website for my small business, I can just go to search and then I type web designer. So it has already suggested. I click website designer, then I click to confirm. Then I proceed by clicking this yellow button, this one that is below. When I click it, it will ask me to specify a location. So I'll choose a location from where I want to get a web designer. So I'll put Zana. Then I also specify, I put my contact, because this web designer has now to contact me. So then I'll choose call me back and then send. So any web designer that is registered in Pakasa, after when I send my request, he will get notified, he will get my number, and then they'll call me back. What inspired me is, well, I'm part of that community that is being battered by challenges to do with employment. You will find that you are graduated, you hold skills with you, but then you find you spend longer times and not finding a job. So yet there are people who require the skills that we already have. Like for example, on a gig economy, someone just needs you in a day or two to do their tasks, and then they get to pay you. But then there was no platform to bridge us to that. So I felt there was a need for us to set up a platform or a channel that can connect the demand and those that can offer those services. The app, it does not eradicate fully the problem of unemployment, but it creates another channel, or it creates another avenue for those that have their skills ready to get employed on a gig basis. Like you can get hired today, you get hired tomorrow, and you can earn some money to earn yourself a living. Based on the different levels of technologies, you realize that tech, especially to do with smart technology, it is more applicable in urban centers, yet the challenge cuts across even those that are in rural centers. So already we are working with a few agents, like the mobile money agents. Yeah, we installed some as Pakasa agents that can help those that are those that are technologically marginalized. They can simply reach out to our agents, and they get also to request for those services.
This brings us to the end of this week's edition of Money and Markets.
Thank you for keeping it here, and we'd like to keep the conversation going as usual. So keep us engaged. Drop us a line on the address on your screen. Let's have this discussion going. I've been your host, Charles Boji.
And I'm Shamim K. Matovu.
Good evening.